Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to the operating system's macOS, where we cover how to use and manage the macOS operating system. In Part 1, Introduction to Apple Computers gives an overview of the various types of Apple computers. For those who are going to take the A+ exam, there are questions at the end of the video. If you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Similar to personal computers that run Windows and Linux, Apple computers can be divided into desktop computers and laptop computers. The desktop computers include the Mac Mini, iMac, Mac Studio, and Mac Pro. The laptop computers include the MacBook Air and MacBook Pro. All Apple computers run the Mac OS. While Apple computers are known for their ease of use, Apple computers are more expensive than their Windows counterparts. This series of videos will not discuss iPhones and iPads. The Mac Mini is a small desktop computer measuring at 6.5 inches or 16.5 centimeters square and 2 inches or 5.1 centimeters tall. Starting November 2020, the Mac Mini 9.1 used the M1 processor, which is an ARM-based system on a chip designed by Apple. Previously, Mac Minis were based on the Intel x86-64 processors. The M1 had 8 CPU cores and 8-core Apple-designed embedded GPUs, and the M2 had 8 CPU cores and 16-core Apple-designed embedded GPU. Today's Mac Mini has solid-state drive. The Mac Mini shown on the slide has 2 Thunderbolt 3 USB-C 4 ports, 2 USB 3.0 Type A ports, an HDMI port, an Ethernet RJ45 port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a power connector. You also find the power button. iMac is a family of all-in-one Mac desktop computers designed and built by Apple Incorporated. It has been the primary part of Apple's consumer desktop offerings for years. Starting in 2021, iMacs used the M1 Apple Silicon. The iMac shown on the slide has 2 Thunderbolt 3 USB-C 4 ports, 4 USB 3.0 Type A ports, an HDMI port, an Ethernet RJ45 port, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and an SDXC port. The SDXC port on Macs will accept any type of SD card with the exception of the micro SD card. The Mac Studio, introduced in March 2022, is a small form factor workstation made by Apple. It is one of the 4 desktop computers in the Mac lineup, sitting above the consumer range Mac Mini and iMac and positioned below the Mac Pro. It resembles a larger Mac Mini. All Mac Studio systems starting with the Apple M1 Max or Ultra processor, which have additional processor cores and GPU cores. For example, M1 Pro has 8 or 10 processor cores and 14 or 16 core GPU. M1 Max has 10 processor cores and 24 or 32 core GPU. The M1 Max and Pro have much higher amounts of cache and memory. Mac Pro is a series of workstations and servers for professionals made by Apple Incorporated since 2006. It is a full-size desktop computer. The Mac Pro, by some performance benchmark, is the most powerful computers that Apple offers. Starting June 2023, Mac Pros use M2 Ultra, which has 24 CPU cores, 76 GPU cores, and up to 192 gigabytes of memory. Ports include USB, FireWire, audio mini jacks, and 2 Ethernet RJ45 ports. Today's systems include ATI Radiant HD adapters with dual-link DVI ports. Pro Mac includes expansion slots including multiple 4-lane PCI 2.0 slots and a single wide 16x slot. The MacBook Air is a line of entry-level laptop computers developed and manufactured by Apple, and the MacBook Pro is the higher-end laptop. The MacBook Air features a thin, light structure and a machined aluminum case, and currently either a 13-inch or 15-inch screen, while the MacBook Pro uses a 14-inch or 16-inch screen. Today's systems include the Retina display, which is a branded series of IPS LCD and OLED displays by Apple and have a higher pixel density than its traditional displays. Starting November 2020, Apple MacBook Air uses Apple Design M1 processors, and in June 2022, the MacBook Air uses M2 processor. To serve the functionality of the Macintosh operating system, the Apple keyboard layout differs somewhat from that of the PC Windows keyboard, mainly in its modifier and special keys. The Command key is a meta key or super key in a Unix-like environments. It is equally equivalent to the Windows key in Windows environments, although in common applications, it performs the same function as the Windows control key. Compared to the equivalents on the standard IBM PC keyboard layout, the Command key and the Options key are located in reverse order. When using a Windows keyboard on a Mac, the Windows key is used instead of the Command key, and the Alt key is used in place of the Option key. Apple offers a 1-year limited warranty on all Mac computers. The warranty covers hardware repairs at no or low cost and 90 days of technical support by phone from an Apple genius. The warranty also covers defects in materials and workmanship when used normally. Damage caused by repairs performed outside of Apple or the Apple Authorized Service Provider network is not covered by Apple's warranty or Apple Care plans. Such damage may cause future repairs to be subject to out-of-warranty costs or render the device ineligible for future repairs by Apple or Apple Authorized Service Providers. Failure to follow the repair instructions or to use genuine Apple parts or proper tools may cause fire or other safety issues and lead to personal injury or death. Failure to follow the repair instructions or to use genuine Apple parts or proper tools may damage the Mac, parts or other properties, or compromise the device's functionality. Servicing Mac computers are very similar to servicing Windows computers. User guides and manuals, including repair manuals, are located at https://support.apple.com/en_us_manuals. You can find multiple videos in YouTube and other internet sites on Apple computer repair and servicing. Apple products are designed to avoid opening because they employ a variety of screws that are not industry standard. You'll most likely need to purchase and acquire an Apple repair kit that includes the pentalobe screwdriver and special auxiliary or pry tools. Question: on the newer Macs, which ports would you typically find? Answer: Thunderbolt. Question: what type of processor would we find on the newest Macs? Answer: Apple Silicon. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, similar to personal computers that run Windows and Linux, Apple computers can be divided into desktop computers and laptop computers. Desktop computers include Mac Mini, iMac, Mac Studio, and Mac Pro. Laptop computers include Mac Pro Air and MacBook Pro. Apple offers a 1-year limited warranty on all Mac computers. Damage caused by repairs performed outside of Apple or the Apple Authorized Service Provider network is not covered by Apple's warranty or Apple Care plans. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Operating Systems, macOS, Part 2, Introduction to macOS. If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.